Brother, that fight was just starting to heat up. Buckley versus Kobe was the last fight of 2024 and it ended up as a doctor stoppage due to a cut above Kobe's eye.
This is number one bullshit.
I wish that cut never happened because Buckley and Kobe were there to fight and not just stand at range and leg kick each other or get stuck in clinch like last week what happened between Shavkat and Ian Gary. They're fighting like it was the last round and both of them needed a finish. Kobe was looking like the old Kobe, relentless, just eating shots and not fading one bit and moving forward like a zombie. I think he looked bad in his last fight with Leon because of ring rust or maybe because of his injury because last time it was looking like he didn't want to fight. He was standing there and doing nothing. Today he was there for a fight and he fought hard. He was losing the fight, but it was still a fight for 3 rounds and we know Kobe has good cardio and he puts on a crazy pace in the championship round so anything could have happened. If the fight was not stopped due to the cut, maybe Kobe could have made a comeback. His striking was much less hesitant. He was committing to it and he was catching Buckley with some good shots. But his striking defense was not good, not that good as always, and he was eating some big shots from Buckley. But man, he has got an iron chin and he was eating them and fighting back. His takedowns were failing mostly, but he did got Buckley down eventually and he was looking to advance position, looking for mount, and his scrambles. I want to talk about that. His scrambles were pretty sick. And that makes me think him versus Bilal will be a good fight. He was doing good, but Buckley was doing even better actually. That black buck is a tank man. He always comes for a fight. Never saw him in a boring fight. He's very strong, well-rounded fighter. His punches are powerful. His takedown defense was looking sick, and he was putting a pace on Colby Covington. I think the cardio and pressure of Buckley is his best weapon. He just stays in your face and never backs up. I've not seen him slow down ever, and he's on a roll right now. All right, he's on what like 6 fight win streak, five fight 6 fight win streak, and he's reaching the top now. He did a cool promo at the end, called out Leon, Usman, and Bilal. Bilal is fighting Shavkat next, and nobody cares about Leon, so Marty fake newsman, your time is up. I have no idea what the fuck is he doing these days. Anyways, he lost some fights to Leon, and then we didn't see him for a while. But then out of nowhere, he took a short notice fight against Hamzat, and that's a scary fight. I'm sure he got paid like twice or thrice for of what he usually gets. It was more of a payday for him than a fight. He's again out of action for more than a year now, and he just keeps on talking in his podcast with Henry. Hey Marty, if you're a journalist now, let me know, man. Retire from fighting and then keep talking. Let us know. He started running his mouth when Bilal pulled out of Shavkat fight and he walked back on his words saying it might be too soon. What the fuck? You had more time than the Hamzat fight, alright? And Hamzat is a more difficult fight than Shavkat. Because firstly Hamzat fights at 185 and Kamaru is 170 pound fighter, so obviously it will be harder fight and Hamzat seems much more scary, at least in the early rounds, than Shavkat Rakhmonov. This just proves one thing. Usman took the Hamzat fight because he was getting very good money. He didn't take the fight against Shavkat because UFC didn't offer him fuck you money. No worries man, Shavkat was too soon for you? Alright. Now you can have full camp and you will be facing Buckley. The black buck against Marty fake news man Kamaruddin Usman. Marty, your time is over, brother. Buckley is a tank and you are on father time now. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and no excuses. Actually, Usman should have taken the Shavkat fight because if he lost, he would at least have short notice as an excuse. Now, when he loses to Buckley, he will have nothing. He'll be declared a washed veteran who should retire. I think Usman was looking for a JDM fight because Jack Della Maddalena seems to be lacking in the wrestling and it seems like an easier fight for Usman. But you don't pick your fights, Usman. You'll be up against the Black Buck and he is hungry. I'm happy welterweight has another contender in Buckley and I think he will do pretty well against top welterweights like Bilal, Leon, even Shavkat, Ian Gary, and I think he beats Usman. Also, if you didn't watch this fight card, go and rewatch it, brother. This card is full of knockouts and crazy back and forth fights. The main event was stopped by a cut, And that was sad, but it was also a fun fight till it lasted. I would say it was the best fight night card of 2024, and it was actually better than some pay per view cards. That's it for 2024. Let's see what 2025 brings in the UFC world.